There is something that I've coined and it's called the fist bump effect. For so many of you, when it comes to content, strategy, ideation, whatever, you seem to miss the point. For instance, I know I use personal trainers a lot. They seem to think people want to see their lunch, their workout, and their abs. And I can tell you, no one cares about any of those things. What you are trying to do on social media, whether you are a breathwork coach, an accountant, financial advisor, you are trying to give people so many amazing bits of information to solve their problems that should they see you somewhere, they will feel inclined to give you a fist bump. Maybe the butcher's, maybe the supermarket, maybe even at Thorpe Park. Hey bro, your content has really helped me get through my business. Give it here, champ. And you just got to ask yourself, if you just go back and look through your last 30, 40, 50 videos, are you going to get that reaction from someone? Now, one of the issues you have is if you're too much of a clown, you're just there to entertain people and make them laugh. Oh, bro, your content's so funny, man. I've even had this before where people are like, oh, bro, I love it when you call people out, man. And I'm like, oof. Yeah, cool. Is that paying the bills? When I meet someone and they're like, oh, your book's changed my life, I'm like, ching, £1 royalty per book, come on. And then when people see me and go, oh, I'm in your business mentorship, you really helped my business. Again, there are different levels of fist bump. But ultimately, even if it's the £1 royalty I'm getting from one of my books, whether it's thousands of dollars I get from mentoring, or whether it's the education empowerment I'm giving someone from calling out a creatine gummy brand, ultimately, I want to collect a lot of fist bumps. Because the fist bump to me is a physical manifestation of an accruance, that's just the word I just made up, an amount of goodwill that you are generating between you and your audience. Because your shirtless selfies at High Rocks tournament are not generating goodwill. You taking pictures of your lunch, you're not accruing goodwill. And you telling us your word of the day, which no one cares about, is not accruing goodwill. You need to solve people's problems to the point that they find you. Fist bump effect. Now, I coined this something else in my most recent business event. And what I want to do is think of it like a massive pyramid in front of you. It's here. Only the top 2% of people in your audience are going to buy your stuff. Great way to think about it. So now you know that if you want 10 clients, you need to teach 1,000 people enough information to give you a fist bump. If you want to have 200 clients or 2,000 clients, you realize the infinite scale of people that you need to give you a fist bump, knowing that the majority of them would happily say, I love your content and still never buy your stuff. I used to work in a gym in the UK, and I'm going to be big-headed. I've done pretty well as a personal trainer in the UK. You could argue the most successful. You could. There could be some other metrics. You know, you could say, oh, Sean Casey made more than you on a PDF of a recipe book. He did. Joe Wicks sold more cookbooks. He also did. But I was a proper personal trainer, fitness first, gym in Bracknell. You know, I actually did the reps and the sets. I didn't run a boot camp. I didn't have a team. You could throw it up there, or at least top 3. Went into the gym, handing out 3 cans of Newtonic. And the guy behind it was like, mate, big fan. Right. Lovely stuff. Thank you. I go, have a can of Newtonic. He goes, always wanted to try one of these. What? I said, you never tried one? He goes, no. I went, hater. You're in the gym that I managed to escape velocity from. I managed to do all the things that you want to do in your career. You never even tried my drink, bro. There's a can of White Monster on the bloody table. And what I'm getting to the point of that is, there are 2 things here, 2 worlds colliding. There are so many people that would give you a fist bump when your content's right, but still only a minuscule amount of them are gonna do content with you. So if you do not generate that goodwill through solving people's problems, which may I add, live within your existing client base, even if you're only working with 6 clients, every time they ask you something, that's a bit of content. Ding, ding, ding. If you just continually turn up on the internet and solve those problems every single day, you will grow that audience of fist bumpers, and then you can skim the top 1 to 2% as clients. And there's probably the best audit you could do of your social media right now. Watch your own content and go, is this fist bump worthy? If not, you've got some work to do. Now, if you're a personal trainer and you're starting out, I did create a blueprint so you can understand how to make your first 100K in a year. So get those fist bumps in, then watch this video. It's going to take you to the next level. Thanks for watching.